It is the second day of Grade 8 competition. Pat Stolarski, the winner of the overtime game, shall face Ken Sell, a wild card, in the opening matchup. Then, immediately following, Eric Poling, the guy with the mascot Matilda as his lucky charm, will go up against Colin Murphy, the #1 wild card and #2 ranked overall, as these four people will try to earn another step towards those 3 trophies. Coming up next on the 1993 Nordonia Open Miniature Golf Tournament.
Spring is in the air, finally, and welcome to Grade 8 and game number 3 and 4 of the 1993 Nordonia Open. I'm your announcer, Flamin', saying it's too nice to stay inside, so let's get this game done with so we can go outside and enjoy this episode.
Hello, and I'm back from my illness, and I'd like to bring Brian on the picture here.
Hi, Jamal. Controlling that cough?
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we are in day 2 of the Grade 8, games 3 and 4, and we do have some very interesting situations here. First of all, in game 3, we have Pat Stolarski, who was scheduled to go up against Selena Rojas. However, she had a commitment for softball practice. Let's hope the varsity softball team wins. In the meantime, we got the best wild card we could find at the time, Ken Sell. And later today, we have Eric Poling and his good buddy Matilda versus the best non-winning score, Colin Murphy. So, how's it feel, Jamal?
It feels good to come back to commentating. I felt left out a little bit there. So let's go interview our golfers today.
So here we are with our first contestant, Pat. Hello.
How you doing? Well, today my strategy is just going to be to, try to start off early and get some hole-in-ones this time. Last time I failed to do that. And I hope that I can come up with another winning performance.
Yeah, in your first round game, you had that marathon going on with Jay Fessler, 22 holes. You pull it out at the bridge hole.
Yeah, I'm hoping to put this one away a little earlier, I don't want to have to play catch-up again, but we'll see what happens.
For your sake, I wish you're right.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with our first wild card contestant, Ken Sell. How do you feel to be a wild card?
I'm lucky. That's all I gotta say. Last time I was real close and lost in the last hole. This time, I'm gonna win. That's what I feel.
Are there any things that you learned from the first round that you're gonna take into the second round?
Oh, don't get your hair wet unless you absolutely know you're gonna win.
Okay, well, let's go to hole 1.
All right, now it's time for the official coin flip. Well, for the second day of the Grade 8, we got something unique. We got a real oversized chocolate coin. We got Mr. Abraham Lincoln, 4 scored 7 years ago, on the front, and the place where he's remembered at, the Lincoln Memorial, on the back, and it says 1 cent. Now, this is made out of chocolate, and I'm going to toss this chocolate coin. Now, if it was made out of a cookie, I'd say I'd be tossing my cookie, but... All right, seriously. Okay, Pat, come up to here. Please call the coin in the air, heads or tails. And also, I'd like to remind you, the winner not only gets to choose whether they want to go first or second in the first hole, but they get to keep the chocolate coin. Pat, since you've won your first round game, please call it in the air. Ready? Go.
Tails.
Tails is called.
And tails it is.
Tails it is. You get the chocolate coin and the choice.
Okay, I'll start first.
Okay, Pat chooses to go first on the first hole. And bon appetit, or as the Germans say, guten Appetit.
Okay, we're coming up here. Pat's lining up with the purple ball. He hits it. It goes off the wall. Oh, just a decent two-shot here. Okay, Ken's getting ready to go. He's using the blue ball.
Yeah. Pat will be using the purple. He tees it off. Oh, double bounce. But it should get fairly close if it doesn't. Fairly close. And Pat's further. Wait.
No, he's ready, Barry.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Pat.
Looking. Remember, they gotta wait for our kid.
Oh, just off to the left.
And now it's Ken's turn.
Ken's got to manage through all this equipment here.
Yeah. He's gonna try it without a spot. Check. It's looking like he's
it's
in for two. And Pat
It's
gets
good
in
for three.
Well, welcome back to the Grade 8 Game 3. And after hole 1, Ken Sell got a 2, Pat Stolarski got a 3, and it's 2-3 as we go to hole number 2. This hole is brought to you by TNT Donuts of Northfield Village, Ohio.
Holding a one-stroke lead here. Let's see. This has been... And he puts it off the white wall.
Oh, just back over the hole. It comes
just
back.
Swirls around the hole. I know. Matt Soja's famous for his holes in one on hole 2.
I've never actually played this course.
And he bounces it off the white wall. Rolls
off to the right.
He's going to be a little further, and he's going to have to take shot number 2.
They both... I'll talk when they... Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh. They both got pretty good bounces off that wall, like similar to the ones where I got holes in one. And we'll see what Pat can do now.
And when he puts it,
it's off to the right.
Now here comes Ken.
Woo! Gives himself a little rub down there.
All right. It's nice to have you. Kleiman said Michael Jackson's putting right now. Puts it off to the right. Rebound gets him a little further. All right. Ken's lining. He puts in 3. Pat also
Puts it in
3.
3.
And now it's time. Special feature coming up after this sponsor.
Well, after hole 2, Pat got a 3, Ken got a 3. It is 5-6. Ken still leading. Let's go to hole 3. This hole is brought to you by Northfield Drug in Northfield Center, Ohio.
Okay, we're going to go to hole 3, and I'm going to have a challenge shot where the contestants can win a keychain if they shoot the way I shoot and get it in a hole-in-one. Okay, let's go off. Okay, we're at hole 3 here, and I'm going to try to hit a hole-in-one, and if our contestants hit a hole-in-one today, then they win a free keychain from me. Okay, let's go.
Hey, you deserve it after that sick day. All right, Jamal's taking the outer hole. No, he's changing to the center. He's lining it up. He puts it off the wall, double bounce, rebounds around the circle. No, but that would be a good 2. And now it's time for the keychain, and Ken will try to go for the ring. Oh, by the way, you've been nice. I don't know. It's nice to have you back. That cast of thousands in the first game and Patty in the second game, they were pretty good, but. All right, Ken triple bounces it.
But it's
He's
a
gonna
good,
be,
decent 2 shot here.
Yeah, good for 2.
Good setup for 2.
Good setup for 2, Matt says.
Okay, Pat's trying to get a hole in one here. He wants that keychain. I know.
Anyway, bounces twice. He's gonna be
Lost his
way, way, way back. It's roll. It stops. The roll hurts him, but let's see. Difference between a good golfer and a great golfer is can make the long 2s. He putts it off to the right. The rebound gets him close, but well, Ken could add another stroke here if he makes it.
And he does.
It's in.
Pat needs to shot very badly. He
In
puts
for
it
3.
Ken got a 2. Pat got a 3. It's Ken 7, Pat 9 as we go to hole 4.
Nobody won the keychain that hole. Next game, we're going to have to try a different hole for the same keychain.
Well, now Ken's sitting on a 2-stroke lead, looking at hole number 4 here. Hits it. Oh, bounce off the brick. Rebound. No,
miss. Barely.
I know, off to the right. If he would have hit the wood, that would have been real good. Let's see what Pat will do. He's a little light off the wall, under the bridge. And let's go to Flamin' Raymond and take a look at the... Hold what up?
This thing. Okay, forget it.
Hold on. So here we are looking at it. We're on a sideways view. You're not dizzy here. Now we're right side up. Billiard style shot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got to keep... He hits it. It's off to the right.
But a decent 3 shot.
Fairly good billiard shot, says Matt.
I really enjoy your doing your commentary, Brian.
All right, cool. And Pat's still further. No, that's illegal.
That's illegal?
Yeah, the other end is illegal for the billiard shot. He does get in 3. And off to the right.
This might have been some luck for Pat here.
He misses this one. I hope that he misses this one. That way, maybe he'll put me ahead of stroke. And he does.
Off to the right. So we just heard it from Pat. Getting lucky. Okay. Shot number 4.
He's decent. Off to the right. It looks like he pushed that shot. It didn't look like the thing did it. Keeping Brian really busy spotting the ball. I think it's a 3rd spot on this hole.
It's either this or an automatic 6.
Off to the right. It's a 6.
Well, what a turnaround that is. Pat got a 3, Ken got a 6, and Pat jumps into the lead. It is now Pat Stolarski 12, Ken Sell 13. As we hold, 5 is next.
This is the inner lane for a shot.
That past hole could have been Ken's undoing, but luckily he has lots of time to catch up.
Shoots it down the hill, bounces off the wall. It's
Another hole in 1.
bounces off the rim. Let's see that near miss on instant replay.
Okay, Oh, but it doesn't. It comes down the middle
wide
hole.
route. It's gonna bounce real wide.
Not a bad shot.
And he's gonna be further for the 2. I'd like to remind you that Pat just took the lead on hole 4. So Ken shoots it off to the right.
But on the bounce,
Rebound.
pretty good 3.
But he's still further.
Okay, Pat's getting ready to shoot, but Ken goes for
Yeah, we got to finish him off first.
Ken off to the left.
Yeah, what's happening? Number 4, he's just
In.
I don't think Ken's taking this quite as seriously as he should be. You don't get too many second chances in miniature golf, and he gets a rare.
Oh,
To the
off to,
left.
and I'd like to remind you that he was the
In.
he was the 5th choice out of 7. So
Well, after hole 5, Pat got a 3 and Ken got a 4. It's now 15 to 17, and Pat is leading. Let's go to hole 6. This hole is brought to you by Northfield Florist in Northfield Center, Ohio.
Hole 6, we go through the tee. The normal dividers. It looks like they cleaned the carpet a little bit today. We're going up the hill into the hole, which looks kind of cleaner than it used to be. Let's go see the golfers go.
So, Pat's taking the outside hole, but goes to
Oh,
the
it's
inside
out
lane.
hole.
Rolls up, but it bounces.
It's
Not
down.
enough energy. Rolls down.
Okay, Ken's using the outer lane. It looks like he's going for the inside hole.
Yeah,
He's gonna
we're
hit it.
gonna-
Oh, hits it
It's
hard.
real
Just
hard,
down.
but just keeps bouncing back and forth. Pinball match. Yeah. Pat's further,
Okay, Pat's got to shoot it.
but he is on a good
He said
line.
he just needed a 2.
He punched
Oh,
it up.
oh, just
Didn't
off to the
compensate
right.
for the hill right, but at least he got up there. Oh, it rolls a little out of the way of the bricks.
Okay, Ken hits
Hits
it.
it. The bounce.
Bounce. Oh, might come
It'll
back
stay up,
downhill.
though.
No.
He's further.
Pat. Pat.
Wait.
Pat.
Wait, let me look.
Pat.
No. Ken further. Ken's further.
Ken's going for shot number 3.
Oh!
In and out.
Kind of reminds us of one of our guests here. Meanwhile, Pat. What does that mean? Oh, he's off to the left. Pat's looking. He's gonna be in. And
Ken puts it in.
After hole 6, Pat got a 3, Ken got a 4. And it's Pat 18 and Ken 21 as we go into hole number 7. Well, one thing sure about this golf match, there's no easy holes in this game.
yeah, well, here we are, hole 7. Pat puts it up off the green. It's not going to go for hole 1, but should get the 2, assuming he gets a good putt.
I can still see that little piece of hair.
Anyway,
Oh,
off the
to right.
rebound.
Oh!
Good 2, though. Should be.
Today, nothing's coming easy.
Do you still see that hair? I see it. They trimmed it a little bit, but it's still there.
What?
The hair that stopped Jake Fessler's shot.
Well, one thing's for sure. I think this course would take it too much minoxidil. Anyway, he puts it off
To the right.
Right. Left, right. So anyway, Pat will try for shot number 3. He's gonna putt it.
Oh! In! The hair
Real
almost
close.
stopped him.
3s all across the board.
Ken
Puts it for
puts it
2.
in.
Well, after hole 7, Ken got a 2 and Pat got a 3. So now it's 21-23 Pat. As Ken tees off on hole number 8. This hole is brought to you by Our Gang Beverage in Northfield Center, Ohio.
Ready? He uses the out left hole.
Shoots it, gets blocked by the brick, and it's gonna roll. Anyway, Pat's trying to take it,
And he Steps up a little bit. He hits
Shoots it. He's
It
going to
looks
get
like he's
past
gonna
the
make
brick.
the hill.
Rolls down the
Oh,
hill.
no.
No, he's going to miss. The rebound should get in for 2, though. And now, meanwhile, Ken's looking around. He's
Getting ready to
for
go.
number 2.
Yes, no, you can. Can't you do chip shots?
You
man?
could, yes, you could do chip
Chip
shot,
shot,
but
you-
however, remember the out-of-bounds rules. That if it doesn't go back in, it's a penalty stroke, whichever you prefer.
Do the chip shot, man.
Well, it's gonna
Oh.
go straightway, rolls down the hill, the
Real
rebound.
hard. Oh. Puts him farther away.
Should get the. Well, you can't say that.
It's 3 the magic number today.
Well, Ken's looking for. Oh, he's gonna miss off to the right. And Ken still further. Number 4 coming up. He's lining up. He shoots. It's in. No, 4. And now here's Pat trying to go for 2.
He said he doesn't want another 3. And he doesn't
Gets
get
a 2.
one.
Pat got a 2. Ken got a 4. It's now Pat 23, Ken 27, as we go into hole number 9.
Doesn't it, Brian?
Of course, it looks like the 9th hole. We
But
got the
it's
passageway in the middle.
But it's cleaner.
Okay, that's cool. Anyway,
It looks like he
Pat's
might go to
setting up.
passageway.
Go! Oh!
Oh.
To the right, rebound.
Puts
He
him fairly
might.
decent.
He
too.
might have a good line for 2. I don't know.
You got to get on the course to find that out.
Meanwhile, Ken, is he gonna?
Oh!
the
Hits his ball!
What a break for Pat. Pat, old spot or new spot?
Definitely the new spot.
He's definitely taking the new spot.
So Ken's going to have to go again. He's having the worst of luck today.
And also, oh, misses.
Oh, just off to the right.
Rebounds. It's gonna
And it
go.
puts him
oh.
farther.
I thought it might have gone back in the tunnel.
I
but,
think he's about the same place he was when he started out.
But this is shot number 3. That's the only main difference. He
Oh,
puts it
off to the right again.
The rebound will at least get him slight bit closer then. Let's see.
Pat.
Can Pat hit the 2?
Pat goes, and it's off
gonna
to
be-
the left.
Ah! I don't want to wait for you. Anyway,
Ken
Kent
lines up
off
to the left.
That was putt number 4. Wait! You can't just knock it in.
Okay, Ken's got to go again.
He's looking.
And he hits
It's
it
it
off to the right. Isn't that 6?
Wait a second, let me think.
Automatic.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. That's 6 for Ken. Pat.
And Pat puts it in for 3.
After hole 9, Pat got a 3. Ken got a 6. Did 9 holes. It's Pat 26 and Ken 35. But now it's time to take that halftime break. And let's go talk to our announcers with that famous halftime report.
Here we are with our current leader after 9 holes, Pat Stolarski. You're leading by, get this, 9 strokes right now.
I'm happy that I'm leading by so much, but I'm disappointed in all the 3s I got. I wanted to get some 1s and 2s, and I've got straight 3s across the board, so I'm a little disappointed. I hope to come out in the next 9 and do a little better.
Yeah, I did notice this was a relatively high halftime score.
Yeah.
What hole in particular tripped you up the most, do you believe, so far?
I think the first hole is the one that I choked on the most because I had a really easy shot and I definitely hit it too light. And then the one under the bridge, I didn't hit it hard enough on my first shot. So I'm a little disappointed.
Even though you still have to worry about Ken, assuming you get into the semifinals, would you rather play Matt or Patty or the winner of the polling Murphy game?
I think I could beat them all, but I guess I'd rather play Patty. You're going down, Patty.
All right, there we go. All right, thanks for talking to us, and have a great bottom half.
Okay, Ken, you had a little lead there for a while, but what happened?
Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I guess I got too excited. I think I have to calm down and learn how to, get my concentration back, and hopefully I'll, pull it out.
On these last 9 holes, do you think you're gonna actually get any more better, or just not make those silly mistakes?
I'm not gonna make those silly mistakes. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna probably try to do all the risky shots, the automatic hole-in-ones and stuff. I'm gonna try to do that. Hopefully I can pull it out.
Okay, we're gonna have to go to hole 10 to see what happens.
Well,
Okay, we're in the grade 8 now, and people are kind of nervous. I can see as the scores are going up. As I looked last week and saw the score go up from like a low 41 to 50s and stuff like that.
the only person who went down was Patty. And also I noticed 9-stroke lead. I'm not sure what Ken is going to try to do to try to make up some, hopefully all of that deficit.
Well, as I've seen in miniature golf, I noticed that you only do better, a little bit better than your competitor. You never really get, like if your competitor gets 48, you're not going to get lower, too much lower or too much better unless you're having the best game of your life. Because you only do better than your competition is.
Not only that, hole-in-ones and automatic 6s can change the flow of the game real quick.
Yes, well, let's go to hole 10 here.
Not just in the score, but in the momentum.
Okay, Pat, it's ready.
And we're going to have a couple surprises. He putts it. It's going to go off the circle. It's going to just roll around like most golfers. Well, I'm just going to tell them the fact that we have a surprise, not what the surprise is. True.
Well, let's get back to the golf.
Well, he's going to putt around.
He's going to kiss the rim.
The
Hits.
Oh! It does help him, though. All right, so now we got to ask Pat, which do
Yeah.
you like better?
I like my previous spot better.
About
Right.
here.
Pat's choice was wise. Didn't have to deal with Ken's ball. Putts it. It's short. Yeah, Jamal's the official spotting judge. I trust his place. Ken looking around. It's in and 2.
Making up a little bit of stroke.
And Pat in 3. Oh, it almost bounced out.
Out of there, guys.
Well, hole 10, that little break must have done Ken a little bit of good because he got a 2 and Pat got a 3. So right now, as we go into hole 11, it'll be Ken with a 37 and Pat with a 29. So let's go over to hole 11.
Hole 11 here, and they made a couple changes. First of all, they took the barrel out and put a pipe line in, which makes their strategies a little bit better. Now they can hit off of here without it stopping the ball and getting stuck under. And if they do go up here, it's a better chance for a hole-in-one. It won't wander inside of the hole. And then the outer lane is much a better threat now. Okay. Ken's getting ready. He said he was
He's
taking
going up the bounces, but it goes. Should be a fairly good 2, but then again, 2s are not necessarily automatic in this particular game.
Well, as you see, he did say that he was going to try those tricky shots.
Well, he's going to go the safe route. He's going to be a little farther. Yep.
I meant Ken said that he would take the harder shot.
Well, he tried, and even though he didn't quite turn out as he planned, he did get the closer shot. Meanwhile, Pat looking down the barrel, hopefully trying to maintain a lead with a 2. He's off to the right. The bounce.
Oh!
Whoa, real close. So, Ken, hopefully chip into that lead one more stroke.
It
succeeds. And Pat, he's got to
put this in.
The 3.
It's good. Ah, damn.
Ken got a 2. Pat got a 3. Ken's making his move back up. In the back 9. So they go into hole number 12. It is Pat 32 and Ken 39. This hole is brought to you by Summit Video in Northfield Center, Ohio. Stop in and say hi to Laura and Chris.
Okay, Ken's going.
Off
Gets
the
it.
wood.
Oh,
It's
looks like,
gonna
oh,
He
just gets
should
the wrong
get
bounce.
fairly close, though.
Gets the wrong bounce on the second bounce.
A hole-in-one has been made here before, but it's really hard.
It's an easy hole-in-one.
Pat
actually.
bounces. He's gonna be real
Perfect.
close. Real close.
The wood just flies over his jaw.
Ken gonna have to try for the 2 here. A lot more violent pylon than usual.
Oh, it's coming close to hitting his ball.
It's in for 2. He's got to time this right. Moves out of the way. Okay, good move, Ken. Now Pat.
That's in a very weird situation here.
He's in for 2.
After hole 12, Pat got a 2. Ken got a 2. It's now 41-34 as we go to hole number 13.
Okay.
Well, we got interesting
Ken's
choice.
pulling up his sleeves here.
Actually, not enough. And we puts it up. Oh, bad bounce off
back
the
down.
parallelogram.
Oh, God.
And he's just stuck in the middle of the driving lane.
Oh, a
That's
stroke. A stroke.
Let's look at that on Flamin' Raymond's instant replay. Looking at these reviews, we found there was a blatant stroke, so that's 1 stroke. It's
Oh,
close!
it's
Gets
in!
the 2!
Oh.
Gets it in the 2. Hole 2. It's a hole-in-one, but it's really a hole 2. Take out your ball.
I sure know about that one, Brian. I had that happen to me twice in my last game.
Oh, sorry.
Bounces it. It's
Oh,
it's in! 2 2s! As Matt would say, 2 2s.
Don't mess with my tutu.
That's a scary thought.
Well, Ken got a 2, and Pat got a 2 again. And it's 36-43 as we go to hole number 14.
Okay. Ken hits it.
It's-
Oh, just off to the right of the ramp.
Rebound does get him fairly good shot. Fairly good bounce there.
Okay. Pat doesn't know what he's going to do.
I don't know. He has a good chance for trying the ramp.
I don't
No,
know.
he's gonna go the traditional way around the circle.
It gets.
He's gonna be stuck in the corner.
Whoa! What a
Bounces
roll!
real close.
What a roll!
Doing small. Walking away with it.
Okay.
Anyway, Ken's looking down the barrel.
It's
for
in.
2. And Pat
Puts it in. No!
off to the right.
Rolls around the rim. Replay of that one, baby.
Wait, let's see if he gets number 3 first, then we'll replay it. In
It's
for
good.
3.
Oh, Ken got a 2 again. He's got a lot of them 2s. He must be messing with 2 2s or something. And Pat got a 3. And he's cutting that lead down. It is now Pat 39 and Ken 45. Let's go to hole number 15. This hole is brought to you by Sagamore Quick Check in Sagamore Hills, Ohio.
And it's another.
Oh,
it's
tries
another-
to. Oh,
misses
just
the
rolls
ramp.
off to the right. And
And Pat's setting up. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
he has
He's gonna
any
roll
time,
that
but he
out.
doesn't
He's gonna
get
miss
it.
the ramp. He's gonna hit off the white wall, not very far. Ken,
Ken, get ready
looking
to
down
hit
for
it.
the long 2.
He
He's
puts
gonna be
it off
off
to
to the
left.
right.
The left.
Meanwhile, Pat, somewhat shorter too. Anyway,
It's in.
for 2.
Keep your composure, Ken.
Ken needs
And
this one
Ken
if he has any hope to come back. And he
Gets
puts it in.
3.
Well, after hole 15, Pat got a 2 and Ken got a 3. And now it's 41-48. Let's go to hole 16 and see what happens.
Ken's down by a 7.
Pat's up.
Pat's Pat hits
He
it
hits
hard.
It's gonna roll.
Oh!
Miss rebound. Should stay up the hill, and it does. Anyway, Ken looking, hopefully for the hole-in-one. Tipping the hat, checking, wiping the
He's
spit
getting
off
some
his cheek.
information from Matt.
And it bounces it off. It rolls barely. Oh, missed
back down.
it. And now Ken will have to try to roll it up the hill for the two. Has been done before. Hits it. It
Oh.
bounces. It misses. It'll
Just
go
back down
back
the
down
hill.
the hill. Number 3.
That just about seals Ken's fate, but we'll see what happens.
It rolls up, bounces,
back over.
misses, and it's back down the hill.
Because Pat's laughing at him.
Number 4.
What a horrible performance.
We're going back up the hill, and this time we're going to stay up the hill.
Worse than a mystery golfer, I think.
Well, this is Pat's turn for 2.
Puts it in.
Succeeds. Now, Ken will either get a 5 or an automatic 6.
I think Ken's been hitting the ball a little too hard. That might have been some of his problems in this
He
today.
got the 5.
Okay, after hole 16, Ken got a 5 and Pat got a 2. There's a 10-point difference there with only 2 holes to go. I think, Ken, you're about over in this one. Well, let's go to hole 17 and see what happens. This hole is brought to you by the Cannery Restaurant in Sagamore Hills, Ohio.
Here.
The new and improved hole 17 with no more work board. Anyway, Pat's looking. He gets it up the.
Oh,
missed
to the
it off
right. Ken needs a hole-in-one if he has any chance, and he needs Pat to get the 6.
I know, it's like 10-stroke deficit. He's gonna putt it. It's gonna be blocked. It hit the ramp, plus a bouncy shot. Let's see who's further.
Right there.
Is the thing still coming down?
A little bit.
Okay, Ken
Ken's looking
has to
for the
hit this.
2. He's in.
Now, if Ken wants to win, Pat's gonna have to miss all of his shots.
I don't know what's gonna happen now.
He hits
He's gonna be in for 2.
Hole 17. Ken came back with a 2. Pat got a 2. But it's 45-55. 10-point difference as we go over to hole 18. So, Brian, do your card, and let's see what happens. Let's hope there's a little pride left in this game. Let's go to hole 18.
Making the hole will be worth 1 stroke. Missing it will be worth 2, 3, or 4, depending on which envelope you pick. Please choose an envelope. And, whoa, there goes a... I didn't see this, but this is the value of a missed stroke. And now here's Pat. Looking. He putts it. It's going to be off to the right. The bounce doesn't help much. And now Ken. Let's see. This will be good honor for him. Now pretends to do a full swing. He puts it up, off the bounce, sends him down the hill. Get your ball. And what was the value, Jamal? You got the envelope. I don't know.
Okay.
Now see it.
Oh, the magic number is 3. And also there.
Well, Pat got a 3 and Ken got a 3. So Pat wins and he moves on into the final 4 with a 48 to Ken's 58. Well, let's go to the after game interviews and let's see what they have to say about it.
Okay, we're here with the loser, Ken. He's dipping his head in water, hat, whatever. And he came back for a second time. He couldn't perform as well as he did the first time. I think he's happy to be back here. So what do you feel about this game?
Well, you know, it was just a second chance, and you don't get too many chances in life, but you know, I tried and I did my best, and I like the water, so hey, it's all right.
Okay, hopefully you'll be in our studio audience for the next game.
Yeah, I'll be there. Trust me.
Okay, let's go to the winner. Brian, there's a quarter down there. Dip your hand.
All right, Pat, you won again.
I'm happy that I pulled this one out. I'm lucky that my contestant wasn't as good as, you know, some other ones, because I definitely, you know, could have lost it if I was facing somebody more worthy.
Well, you're going to be facing a lot more worthy people in the semifinals.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, drawing will be on the next show, and I don't know, 48. That's not exact. You lost 3 strokes since your first round.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed, but hey, I'm looking to come out and do better next time.
Any particular strategies for the semis?
I don't have any strategy. I just want to win.
All right, well, then we'll see you next episode.
All right, bye.
Well, once again, the final score in Game 3. Pat won 48-58. So we got 2 Pats and a Matt going into that semifinal. Who will be the final player? We'll find out in a minute.
Oh, Brian, we're here with a game that was kind of close at the beginning, but then it started to get outrageous.
I know. I think, yeah, Ken saw with those 2 automatic 6s, that didn't, and then a 5 on the 17th hole.
Yeah, Brian, look at this water. Don't you feel like taking a dip?
Unfortunately, I don't have any nice, eligible female to take a dip with.
Well, I don't know. You don't need a girl, but well, getting back to golf. This is going to be a very good tournament, I can see, as it comes down to the best of the best.
Well, speaking of the thespians, we got our golfing puppeteer, Eric Poling, and the #1 non-winning contender, Colin Murphy, coming up in the 4th and final game of the Grade 8.